Hello there, citizens of Center Ring. In today's quick video, let's talk about my world's calendar. Center Ring differs from our own world in that the transitory seasons, spring and fall, are longer than summer and winter. This is simply because I prefer transitory seasons, particularly autumn. The spooky season is where I thrive. But I also love spring. In Center Ring, fall and spring both take up approximately 4 months out of the year, while summer and winter are both 3 months. Now, you may notice that this math does not equal 12, and we'll get into that in a bit. You've seen the Center Ring Productions logo a bunch of times, done by Ian Cortez. I'll put a link to his art station below. Well, did you notice that it has 2 moons? Let's talk about them briefly. Each language in the world has various names for them, but in the common tongue we call them the golden moon and the unfaithful moon. The golden moon is named such for obvious reasons. It's a pale golden color, and it sits large and prominent in the sky, a little larger to the naked eye than our moon here on Earth. The unfaithful moon is smaller, being further away. It is a soft pink color, and on especially clear nights, you can see it has a ring around it. But more often than not, you can't see this detail. Because this moon looks like it's sometimes wearing a ring and sometimes not, it's earned the name the unfaithful moon. All of the species that live in Center Ring have their own calendars, and I'm not going to go into each one individually. We're going to focus on the standardized calendar, which is dictated by the precise movements and phases of the golden moon. Throughout the course of the 4 seasons, the golden moon is full 14 times, giving us 14 months. Each month is exactly 25 days, with the moon being full on the 13th day, smack in the middle of the month, and being in its new phases at the beginning and end of each month. The unfaithful moon is full every 42 days, but that has no effect on the calendar. It's just bonus information. The months are named as follows: Halbloom, Sosmith, Bloometh, Halsun, all of these making up the spring months, followed by Tempestune, Solsmith, and Shademar, the summer months. Next comes Harvestmith, Howspirit, Andadans, and Howfrost, the fall months. And at the end of the year, we have Vaymouth, Kilmouth, and Baroon, which ends the year with winter. You'll notice that many of the months end in mith, M-I-T-H, which is just the old common word for month. That has evolved over the thousands of years since the inception of this calendar. A few other months begin with the prefix Hal: Halbloom, Halsun, Howspirit, and Howfrost. This is a way of saying nearing or approaching in the Old Common. So the month Halbloom was essentially just a way of saying approaching the blooming season. Each month has exactly 5 weeks of 5 days. The days of the week are all named after some part of the farmer's schedule, followed by tin, meaning day. The following are all loose translations: Etten, harvesting day; Statten, traveling day; Elton, selling or market day; Valetten, sowing day; and Hanleton, resting day. Because of this 5x5 system, if you know the date, you automatically know what day of the week it is. The 5th always falls on Hanleton, or the 13th always falls on Elton, no matter what month it is. That's all you need to know about the standard calendar, but let's talk real quick about some significant dates. The summer solstice always falls on the 15th of Solsmith, while the winter solstice always falls on the 15th of Kilmouth, literally the halfway point between these 2 seasons. The middle week of Howspirit, the 11th to 15th, every year marks the week of spirits, where the material world is closest to the dream world. In mythology, this is a time of prophecies, omens, and for the dark things to reach out from the shadows of nightmares as one world blends with the collective subconsciousness of its citizens. Traditionally, these dark creatures are fought off with celebrations of light, revelry, and costumes meant to scare them away, very much like Halloween or the Day of the Dead. It's also used as a time to recognize spirits of those who have passed and give them sort of reverence. Halsun the 17th is Alliance Day, in which the Golden Alliance celebrates the anniversary of the nation. On election years, this is the day when the new or re-elected chief sovereign takes power. And Kilmouth the 13th, every 3 years, is Due Lunae, where both moons are full in the sky together. This cosmic event is celebrated differently across the cultures, being a day of meditation and reflection for elves, a day devoted to pursuing knowledge and enrichment of the Orcan people, and amongst dwarves, this celestial meeting marks what is essentially an Olympics, where all six dwarf clans meet and compete in a series of friendly games and challenges. Regardless of its people, the Due Lunae is celebrated across Center Ring. I think that's all you need to know about the calendar for now. Short video. Now, as I said in the previous video, this series is dictated by you, the audience. You'll get to decide what you want to learn about next. I'll give you some options and you can comment on this video which one you are most interested in. I'm trying to avoid things that will be spoilers for our campaign recap of the Saga of the Stormslayers, and also avoid some of the topics that I'm going to cover in a video that I plan on making soon, detailing what you need to know before watching our upcoming campaign, A Matter of Time. So, with that in mind, your three options this time are the Drinks of Center Ring, Dragon Riders, or the High Academy of the Arcane Arts. Thank you so much for watching, citizens of Center Ring. I'll see you next time, somewhere in the world.